to the cloud. Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to Launch to Elite Camp. This is July 1st. We are starting this launch program. We're doing the Launch 2.0 to go ahead and get the business going, get your business going. So what I really like about this is that doTERRA also announced that we're going to be doing Silver Club, and that is similar to Diamond Club, but it allows people that are at any rank to get incentives from the company and for enrolling and promoting your business. So these two go hand in hand. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and we'll share this launch guide. Now, this is a 2.0 beta. There's been some changes to it, and I really love the changes that are happening. At any time, if there's any questions, please feel free to reach out to me so that we can help you navigate this wonderful program. Now, this is also a duplicable program. So once you can get to Elite, once you launch your business to Elite, then you have the opportunity of launching some of your new builders to also do Elite, following the same program. Okay, so when you decide that you actually want to start making a difference in lives, right? By sharing these wonderful products, there could be some other motivating reasons. One, maybe you want to just get your product paid for, or maybe you want to supplement your income, or even potentially replace your income. I know I'm working to retire my husband from his business so that we can do doTERRA full time, and we will have that time freedom to be able to travel and and visit with our teams all over the world. So whatever your motivation is, and we're actually going to try and identify that because you need to really have a purpose. But what you want to do is you want to start building your financial pipeline. Now, your success is entirely up to you. You get to set the pace. This is just a recommendation in this guide on how to do it. But sometimes people want to go faster and sometimes they want to go slower. So it's entirely up to you, because remember, this is your business. All right, so let's kind of look at what's called our pipes. Okay, so remember, when you have belief in the product and you take action by enrolling people and launching your builders, you are going to get those results that not only change your life and others, but it really helps you to become just more fulfilled in your purpose. They've always said that doTERRA is an essential oil company that is really for personal development, and I totally agree with that. Now, the simple steps are, hey, you build yourself to Elite. Remember, I talked about it being duplicable. Then you help 3 of your builders to get to Elite. That makes you a Silver. And then you support those builders to each get 3 Elites, and you now become Platinum. So it's a wonderful model, and it continues to grow and go as you go. All right, so pipes. What are pipes? So pipes stand for preparing, inviting, presenting, enrolling, and support. And if you've never heard the analogy of the guy that used to haul buckets of water into the village, and then he decided to build a pipeline to take that water from the river into the village. When he got that pipeline built, then he could turn on the spigot and the people would pay him for the water, but he no longer had to haul those buckets to be able to build that, to be able to have that income, right? And that's really what we call residual income, that income that continues to keep coming in over and over and over. So what's recommended, and we're going to start with number one. We're going to fuel our launch, and we're going to look at what that entails. We're going to come up with our names list, and we're going to put some names there. So we're going to do 1 and 2 today. All right. But as you can see, there are multiple steps here. So 1 and 2 today. Next week, we'll check back in and we'll do 3 and 4. And then we'll start inviting, presenting, enrolling, and supporting. And I'm here to teach you all of these steps to the pipes. I also want to remind you that this guide is downloadable from the Pure Plant Oils Tribe page, Facebook page. Or if you need it, I can also send it to you. And it can also be downloaded from sharesuccess.com/launch. All right, let's get started. So, what does it mean to be a solutions provider? So being a solutions provider really means that you're helping people find solutions to issues, especially around health and wellness in their life. And that's what doTERRA is wonderful for, is there to be able to provide that product that helps people's lifestyle become healthy and to help change their lifestyle. So it begins with you, right? You need to understand how the products work. You need to use the products. You need to be what we call a product of the product. So if you just buy oils and you let them sit on your shelf, that doesn't really help. You can't advise somebody that, hey, you know, this clove oil is great for numbing a toothache or soothing a sore throat, right? And we've also found that people that use the lifelong vitality for that foundational nutrition get so much more benefit from all of the products because their body is so receptive. The cells are receptive. So how do you be a product of the product? All right, if you have not had a lifestyle overview that's with the Live Guide, then that's where you start. Number one, you should have a lifestyle overview. So tomorrow evening, we are having a training for lifestyle overview. If you can't attend that, please go back to the person that enrolled you or even the person that enrolled them and ask for a lifestyle overview, right? So that you can learn how to be a product of the product, to learn which products will specifically help you and your family members. Once you understand that, then you can help others. Then we have our share guide, right? This is just suggestions, scripts, and ideas on how to be able to share these wonderful products and how to invite people to enjoy them as much as you're doing. It also helps you understand how to discover problems and measure the impacts and offer the solutions that you can for other people. And then you're going to teach your builders to do the same, and that's with the build guide. So we have this phenomenal program that is set up that is totally duplicable to live, share, build, and this next step is what you're doing, is the launch. So please, if you have not been exposed to these documents, please either reach out to me or go back to your enroller or their upline and ask to be walked through these guides so that you understand them. All right, and when you do it, then you can check off the little boxes and then you can record your experiences and be prepared to share. Now, we all have a purpose or a cause in our life. We're here for a reason. We're not put on this planet to just breathe and take up space. Everybody is here for a reason. And whatever your purpose is, it's so important to understand it. We call that our why, right? And when you understand your why, then that is what gets you up in the morning, that keeps you going. That is when it gets hard, you know, then the tough get going, right? It's because you understand exactly why you are doing what you are doing. So this next page on getting clear with your purpose, I invite you to sit down and think about that, right? And understand, why are you here? If you need additional tools on the sharesuccess.com/library or tools, one of the two, sharesuccess.com, you can find a variety of tools that are there to help you figure out your why. All right. And then in that, you'll be able to develop your mission and your message, because we're all here, like I said, for a purpose. Now, I can tell you my why is to help people heal. I'm a healer. I'm a certified cranial sacral therapist. God has gifted me with the ability to understand people's bodies and to touch them and to help them heal when nothing else really works, and to heal naturally. So I love the fact that these essential oils are an addition and a tool to my God-gifted ability of healing with touch. And I find that they're so impactful that it really makes a difference in people's lives, right? When you're healthy and happy, you can do anything. Now, my mission is what we call, there's two sides of the bottle. So I have had the opportunity to go on a co-impact sourcing trip and to actually see how these oils are grown and taken care of by the local people. I got to go to Guatemala. I hiked in the mountains to the little Mayan village where they collect the cardamom, you know, where it grows naturally, and how they work to harvest it and carry it and distill it. And I see how the partnership that doTERRA has provided them has really helped improve their lifestyle, to their benefit, right? It's what they're doing. We got to play with some wonderful children who their school is like cardboard boxes, right? Little wooden shacks that are there. And with doTERRA's Healing Hands, we were able to start an initiative to actually help them be able to build actual school for their children, which is so impactful, right? With running water and bathroom, right? As opposed to going to the little bitty square shack building without running water or flushing or anything, out in the woods where you just go and it's just there to hide you. Yeah, so there's just so much. But when you look at both sides of the bottle, you have the doTERRA that's in partnership with all of those growers. They have a stewardship that is just amazing, so much to the point that 95% of doTERRA's growers will only sell to doTERRA, because doTERRA blesses them with schools and hospitals and fair pay, and paying them to keep the product in the ground and teaching them how to do it sustainably so that they can continue to grow and be profitable. And then on the other side of the bottle is you, the user, and what the impact that you can make throughout the world just by going through these pipes and sharing these oils with anybody. You can have a healer in every home. That's our wonderful upline, Laura Jacobs. She's a double diamond, double presidential diamond, and her motto is a healer in every home. And we do have that ability to do that. So your assignment for today, the first part of your assignment is to go through on being a solutions provider and make sure you've gone through those guides. And these are all downloadable from doTERRA for free. So that's not an expense to you. And then I want you to get clear on your purpose and what your mission is. Why do you want to do this? All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to roll into creating your vision. So when you decide that you want to do this business, not only do you need a why, but you also have to have some goals, all right? And that's kind of what creating your vision is about. So do you want to earn money, more money, or do you want to work smarter, or do what you love? it doesn't matter what you want. There's no right and there's no wrong. It's all about what you value most and what's going to make the biggest impact in your life. So you get to decide. It's your business. You know why you're doing this. All right. And you can use this page as a tool to help you kind of precisely get down and measure that and know what your hopes and dreams are, so that as you accomplish them, you can celebrate them, right? We all have goals and we have hopes and dreams. So please go through this and answer these questions. What are your hopes and dreams, right? What do you want to do? It's very important that you understand this before you even start sharing, because then you'll know exactly where you're coming from and it'll help you get to where you're going. Also, if you don't have a vision board, they're wonderful. I have had several vision boards, and as I achieve my goals that are on my vision board, I can take that down and add other things. You can put it on boards, you can put it on walls, you can even make a vision board backdrop that you can see on your computer, but have that in your mind. See what you want to accomplish every day. That should be something that you see and you know every day, so that that helps to continue to inspire you. All right, so it's definitely a cycle of success is to have that belief, to take the action, and then you will see those results. So you are also going to create your vision and write down your hopes and dreams. Okay, now once you understand why you're doing what you're doing and what your mission is and what your hopes and dreams are, then we need to look at our goals. So these are actually very reasonable goals. These are average goals. So know that you can go slower or you can go faster. It's entirely up to you. And these are kind of financial goals here that it's showing, as far as paying for your product or supplementing your income or even multiplying your income, right? So you get to choose what goal you want to achieve, and then you do a 90-day goal. And then you do a 1-year goal and you write that down and you understand what you're going to do, because if you can't measure it, how can you manage it, right? So you've got to know where you're going. And to know where you're going, you've got to know what you want. And when you know what you want and you know where you want to go, then you can put a plan of action in. And that leads us to what this elite planner is, because this is the whole point of this Launch to Elite Camp, is to help you get to that elite rank. All right. And so we're going to come back in and fill this planner out later, but I do want you to complete your goals. All right. And then I'm going to kind of fast forward here a little bit, because there is a great getting started checklist, right, that we can go through. This is how to get into your back office and how to get support. Please, if you don't know how any of this, please contact me or your enroller or their upline, so that you may be able to understand this, because it's critical. You got to know how to watch and monitor your back office. Okay, I'm going to skip here to the names list. So as you are completing your why and putting down your hopes and dreams and writing down your goals, I also want you to start working on a names list. Now, we recommend that you put 100 names to start with. All right, you may have 200 names, you may have 500 names, but try and start with 100 names. And I really like how this is laid out, because this kind of puts them in categories where you have your friends and your family and anybody in your community or coworkers. And don't qualify these names, don't do anything. Just take these names out of your head and just put them down. We will be going back and qualifying these names, all right? So homework for today is you're going to do your names list. I'm going to back up. And we'll start here. We're going to be a solutions provider. You're going to make sure that you understand the Live, Share, Build guides. You're going to get clear on your purpose and your mission. You're going to create your vision and write down your hopes and dreams and put together a vision board. You're going to set your goals. All right. Don't worry about the planner. We're going to fill that out. We're also going to review the Getting Started checklist next week when we fill out our planner, and you're going to do a names list. All right. So that is the start of Launch to Elite Camp. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Reach out to your enroller or their upline. We are here to help you. You are part of a family, a doTERRA family, that we are here to support and help you in achieving any of your dreams and goals. And whatever you want to do, okay? So there's no pressure. It's just what you want to do. It's your business. So thank you for joining me in this starting of the Launch to Elite Camp. This is the first week. So go ahead and download this guide and fill out those pages. And we will meet back here again next week on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank you and have a great week.